I'm here, and I see that you're a little bit worried. Don't worry.
Hello, Ina. Hello, good to see you again. Welcome. Finally, we see each other. I mean, on the screen anyway, after some time. I'm in Dubai, as you know, so welcome to my beautiful kitchen, my humble home. As far as I know, you are in Monte Carlo, right?
Yes. Hi.
Hello, good to see you again.
Hi,
So,
everyone.
so I'm
Yes,
here
I'm
today
very.
to have a small conversation with you. However, a very, very
Yes.
important conversation when it
Yes.
comes to how important, actually extremely important, pure water, fresh water is for our well-being and prosperity. So,
Okay.
Ina, you know very well that
Yes.
I'm
Can
a
can I
global.
have can I have something to say to our
Yeah,
viewers?
of course. Please go ahead.
Yes. Today we're gonna talk about health, mental health, physical health, emotional health, financial health, and mental health. Yes.
Yes, indeed.
And the health for us is one of the very valuable aspect of our life. And working with people more than 22 all over the world, I understand that health we start to value and two things, like into how to say, into scenario of our life. First, it's when we don't have it, then we start to think about how to improve health, like what is the, like, this is not working well, like I need to fix it. And the second scenario of our life, it's when we self-accept ourselves, self-forgive ourselves, and we believe that we deserve it. So this is the healthiest aspect, and I truly wish that everyone all over the world and who is watching us understand how to value our health, not when we lose it or when it starts to be not working or we think like how to fix it, but to understand that health is very natural gift for us. And I prepare for me, for Nikolaos, for all of you, very beautiful technique exercise, how to understand that we all deserve this health. So we don't wait for anything in our life to lose our health and then fix it. Let's think from the prospect like this is our wealth. First of all, when we have our self-acceptance, when our life is the guilt-free, when our life is the free from obligation of chasing, we have a space for us to understand what I want to do in my life. I want to live joyful life. You know, from my childhood, there was so many people who was saying to me that I'm too joyful, too dreamy, too limitless, too colorful, that I like change dresses every like few times per day. Like they were saying that I'm too much, you know, and the majority of my life I was living in guilt that I'm too much, and I was hiding my joy, you know, literally like in my home like no one see me. And when we met with you, I was also passing the tunnel of life to way to self-accept me, and on that tunnel I was so with guilt to live prosperous and joyful life. And the people were saying like, you're too much, you travel too much, you enjoying too much, you spending money too much, you making money too much, like you're too much, everything. So I was like, okay, let me find a way how to be not too much. And when we met with you in Dubai about 2 years ago, I was that so much full of guilt and restriction of my truth. So I was so lack of resources, lack of a normal, stable life. I was without ability to buy food. So Nikolaos will support me with this life water every day, 5 liter. And that not only just saved my life, it's opened up like so much clarity and understanding that our health, without our health, if we like looking for our way, like who we are, why I born here, what I'm doing here, I'm here for some meaning. If we don't have our health, we even not able to reach this state of clarity to understand like it's really really valuable stuff that we are healthy. And if right now and any aspect of your life you would like to be improved, to boost your health, or emotional health, or financial or mental health, or spiritual health, any health, it starts from self-forgiveness. When we have a guilt, when we not forgive ourselves, we allow us, we are the people around the world treating us like a third way citizen. You know, we grieve for not good quality of life, not good quality of food, not good quality of work. We became chaser for something. We saying like when we get then that we gonna be happy. But the happiness coming from self-acceptance and guilt-free life. So I want to give you a first present. I have today few presents during our interview and our creation with Nikolaos. The first present is to remove what is standing on the way between you and your life. It's not even a happy life, but a life where you can breathe without the chasing. Like the life, like you understand that you are here, a legal citizen. I'm not saying about the borders and immigration. I'm talking about you allow yourself to live. Okay, let's start from that. Imagine some of your desire, like really, really joyful desire. Like if you have it, your life would change. You're gonna be so grateful to yourself. You know this desire already for some time, but till now, till today, you don't have it. Can you see this in your mind, in your imagination? Something like so truly valuable for you that you want it so much. Can you do it also, Nikolaos?
Absolutely.
Like close your eyes and feel it, and feel like, yes, I want it. I want it. It's mine. And probably it's in your head. It's like one day I'm going to have it. One day soon I'm going to chase it. I'm going to make it. I'm going to be better. You see, when we want us to be better, we not believe that we are great already. And we not allow our life to be generous for us. So imagine that you already have your desire with you. It's reality. It's your reality. You are living that. Feel it? Okay. And then why you don't have it till now? Like again, close your eyes and see another voice who is saying to you what you have to do or be, like why it's not your reality now. Close your eyes and see who is in your head, this second voice, how it look like. Allow him or her to reveal themselves, how they look like. I allow you to see who is your second voice that's stopping you from your desire. How it or he look like. If you saw that creature, or probably some of your relative or teacher or some of your friends, you can draw it. Sometimes it's a real person, sometimes it's just like a monster. You can draw it on the paper, and then so you give it the shape, you know, because within us we have so much living, like energies, blah 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 blah. So if you draw it, you can shape it and you can name it, so you can talk to it. Okay, so once it has a shape, you look to these eyes and say, thank you so much. I was creating you in one point to experience something or get the knowledge, or you was protecting me, or for whatever, whoever, everyone have their own benefits. You have to understand what is your benefits of that creation, of your self-sabotage. And then look to the eyes of that and say, can I let you go now? Can I live my life as I want it? Without guilt, without obligation, without restriction, without resistance? Can I live my life with my health, with my wealth, with my joy? Is it possible? Look to eyes of that creation that was stopping you, that was resistance leaving you with you for so long. That creation was giving you some experience, and once you understand which experience you was living and why you're grateful, then it will go. So once you will say, can I let you go now? I'm so grateful that I understand what you was giving me. Thank you for the color. Thank you for the joy. Thank you for the experience. Can I let you go now? When they're saying yes, see around you a door in your imagination. Which door this resistance wanna go? Open that door and let them go. Celebrate your freedom, celebrate your understanding that you deserve health, you deserve wealth, you deserve joy, you deserve freedom, you deserve to live like you wanna live, with self-acceptance. And when we have this, when we are free from guilt, we understand that our health is always talking to us. It's like a language of our body and soul. And if our health need to improve, we have few tools. One of the tools is the alive water, is the clarity. It's like what we put in inside of ourselves. And Nikolaos, as the true expert of our product, gonna explain to us about this miraculous water.
So yes, Ina, the truth is that we all go through a journey of experiences until we realize the truth that we are responsible for our well-being. We are responsible for being happy, prosperous, successful in everything we do, and everything starts within. But being accurate about that, within, we mean not only mentally and spiritually, because that is the result of being very healthy. It's the result of taking care of your body, which is the highest technological achievement ever made and ever will be made. So it's time to combine faith, it's time to combine science and get back to the roots. The roots, I mean, the way we were in this life when we got in life for the first time. So most of the people, they're struggling with many conditions. You know that very well. We all do, one way or another, you know. And we're trying to have a better life, but we don't know how to do it. So today I'm going to speak to you and all of us actually when it comes to the real science of the human body and how you can actually improve your health on a physical and mental, and for those who are ready, on a spiritual level, by simply focusing on the main element of our existence, which is water. So going directly to the point, I will just quickly say that for those that you never met me before, as an ambassador of well-being and self-love, I came across a miracle healing water almost 3 years ago. And after I received it for my own well-being, and after healing myself from a sleeping disorder I was suffering for 10 years of my life, in only 2 months, by simply changing the science of my human body, by simply drinking the proper, the correct, the most amazing water on the planet, instead of drinking bottled water, which is actually, in most cases, very unhealthy. So allow me to share with you my screen right away. And I'm going to get you to a very short journey, but very important at the same time. Okay.
Okay, I don't see myself.
Yes, you don't see yourself in and out because you see this amazing fresh waterman on your screen, right?
Yes.
Very well. So let me remind you, to all of us actually, what are we made of? We're made of water. 75% of our body is water. And this fresh, good-looking waterman is every one of us. But talking about freshness, well, I have a question for you, Ina, and all of us actually.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
when you go to the supermarket and you buy your food, are you looking for
Yes.
fresh food or rotten food?
I'm actually not only fresh food, but I also, for me, important how it smell. It have to be smell like a food, like a food from the ground. I mean, from the, when we grow our own food, it has this magical smell. This is important for me.
So you're looking for fresh food. You're not looking for food that is rotten, that it's aged, right?
Of course.
Of course, it's a silly question, but it's pointing out that we know what to look when it comes for fresh food, okay? And then every day, I hope everyone, when we wake up in the morning, we want to have a fresh shower to go out there, and conquer the world, follow up our dreams, do our business, everything. We need to be fresh. And then we put nice, fresh, clean clothes, right? So we can feel good with ourselves. And then in our business or in everything that we do, we're looking for fresh people every day, fresh clients, new clients. So in everything we do, we look for fresh all the time. But when it comes to water, nobody looks for fresh water. We just go to the supermarket, we buy a bottle of water, we drink it, and we think it's just simple. It's okay, it's just water. Let me tell you now the truth about your well-being and prosperity that starts within. Because on a daily basis, Ina and all of us, we face 3 enemies on a daily basis as we speak right now. Let me show you right away. So the first enemy is dehydration. And as you can see on your screen, the lack of water in your system is actually causing a lot of health conditions that nowadays we say it's chronic diseases, asthma, allergies, cholesterol, sugar, all this kind of stuff. And it's the result of dehydration. So basically, when people are not drinking a lot of water, they stay dehydrated, and exposure to dehydration for a long time, it brings all kinds of health conditions. The secret is drink water, the proper water, before you get thirsty. After you get thirsty, you're already dehydrated. Your body is suffering. The next enemy is oxidative stress. And as you can see on your screen, oxidative stress is speeding up the aging process. Our cells are dying on a daily basis because of oxidative stress. And it's caused because of pollution from the air, electromagnetic energy, AC, fumes, what we eat, what we drink, what we think. It's causing oxidative stress. But oxidative stress also, and most importantly, is putting down your immune system. So when people have a very low immune system, what happens? They get sick all the time, they get unhealthy all the time, and because of that, they are very unhappy all the time. And the third problem is chemicals. It's basically in this era, we live and breathe chemicals all the time. And the most, let's say, the biggest enemy of plastic, chemicals into your system, it comes from a plastic bottle, from the water that you drink. And this is just a simple example of how the bottled water is exposed to the heat in every single country on the planet. But guess what? When the water is exposed, when the plastic bottle is exposed in the heat, and the perhaps also the sun or artificial light most of the time, then the water, the plastic bottle has a very specific chemical that's called bisphenol A or BPA that is getting liquid and it's getting into your water. So basically every person who drinks bottled water drinks bisphenol A. And bisphenol A is responsible for birth defect, breast cancer, prostate cancer, infertility, metabolic disorder, type 2 diabetes, and childhood obesity. So as you can understand, Ina, right now, as we speak, all of us, no exception, we get exposed to all these three enemies on a daily basis. But don't worry, because there's everything that we created as human beings, we also created the solution. The solution comes from Kangen water. It's an amazing discovery that started in 1950. And Kangen, it means return to the original state of body and mind, as you were born. Now, let me quickly say to you that the story of Kangen started in 1950 from Japanese doctors and scientists, that they went to all the miracle healing waters around the planet. They tested the water and they found the secret of, scientifically speaking, because there is a lot of faith and a lot of divine energy from the universe. But apart from that, scientifically speaking, all miracle healing waters, they have one thing in common, which is active hydrogen. And that's how Kangen water came to life in 1974 with three properties, three enemies, three angels: antioxidation, alkalinization, and microclustering properties. Now, for everyone to relate very easily with oxidation, you cut an apple, 20 minutes later it becomes brown, it shrinks, right? That's because of the oxidation. You cut an avocado, in 5 minutes it becomes black. The same happens with every living tissue, human beings. So the Kangen technology brings back antioxidation, anti-inflammatory, anti-aging properties in every single glass of water. And now when it comes to food, because we spoke about food, you can see on your right side fresh food, fresh tomatoes, and your left side rotten tomatoes, which you wouldn't touch, right? But with water, can you tell the difference? You can't. There is no way for you to understand if the water is dead or alive. So how do we measure the oxidation of the water? Very simple, with a very nice scientific tool. It's called oxidation reduction potential, ORP meter, and it measures in millivolts. And with every minus 50 millivolts, you create a new cell in your body on a daily basis. Just for your information, we need 4 billion of new cells per day to stay as healthy as we are today. So please remember that you need to stay on a negative side of millivolts. Now, this is a chart of oxidation. You can see very clearly on your screen that we have positive, which means plus oxidized, and you can see bottled water or reverse osmosis or any other systems, tap water as well, very high on oxidation, and of course the cola, Pepsi, Fanta, all carbonated drinks. On the other side, you see antioxidants, green tea, fruits, vegetables, orange juice, and the Kangen water in the highest level of antioxidation. So remember this chart, because I'm going to get you now back to the screen, okay? And I'm going to get you behind my kitchen bench. Please give me some time. I'll be with you right now. And I'm going to show you the reality, the truth about all types of water that we put in our system. There you go. Welcome to my kitchen. There you go. So as you can see, I have here all types of water. I have local water, Masafi from Dubai, Evian, the foreigners, sparkling water, Pepsi, Cuba, San Pellegrino, carbonated drinks, and I'm going to get some tap water just before your eyes, just right here from my tap water. And I'm going to create, again before your eyes, a live water, fresh water from an amazing device. Actually, it's a medical device that was invented in 1974 from Japanese doctors and scientists. And right now, I am creating fresh water, which is the secret of my youth, longevity, strength, and healing experiences. As I said, I started 3 years ago with our amazing healing Kangen water. I healed myself in 2 months from sleeping disorder. I was suffering for 10 years of my life. And later on, any back problems that I used to have, any kind of inflammation or acidity or chemicals from my body completely disappeared. And today, I am a very, very proud ambassador of the Kangen water globally. That's why today I'm here to serve you and hopefully give you the truth about how you can change your life on a physical, mental, and spiritual level just by drinking water. So this is my fresh Kangen water, your fresh Kangen water, which I produced just before your eyes. There you go. Very good. And this flower is for all of you. It's just a gift of appreciation for coming to my humble home. Okay, now I have here with me an ORP meter. You can get it from Amazon or any other platform, and it's a very simple scientific tool. You put it into the water, the number will show you plus or minus. I'm going to start with your tap water, which is right here, okay? Hopefully you can see clearly. Let me put my glasses because the computer is a little bit far away from me. So this is 280, as you can see that, the water is oxidized, tap water. Now let's see what happens with,
It's not very clear to see the numbers.
Yes, so this is the local water, Masafi, Argua, Lane, etc. This is Evian. Let me put some water in the glasses first before we measure the water, right? Okay, this is per year. Sparkling water, natural sparkling water from France. You know that very well. And here we have Sprite. Pepsi, no, sorry, 7-Up, which is the family of carbonated drinks. We're using Pepsi and Sprite because, 7-Up and Sprite because it is transparent. So have a look now what happens with the local water, bottled water. You can see the number is really, really high, 347, which basically means it's more oxidized than the local water. Now have a look with Evian, which is 5 times more expensive than any local bottled water, and the number is 380, and it's rising. So basically Evian is more oxidized than the bottled water of the local community, and the tap water is less than any or both of them. Now let's go back to Perrier. Perrier is, as you can see, it's very, very high, 500 and above, and it's supposed to be natural sparkling water, very oxidized. And Pepsi, Cola, Fanta, all the carbonated drinks, very, very high, 600 and above. So as you can understand, Ina and ladies and gentlemen, all types of water that you put into your system, without your awareness, they are very, very oxidized. Now have a look what happens with your miraculous Kangen water. Please look closely and don't blink. As you can see, the number is already minus 800. Can you see this clearly? Minus 800, and it's rising. Because this water, right now as we speak, is a live water. It's produced from the K8, my favorite lady at home, and it's made with the famous electrolysis process, which means it's mimicking nature. What do I mean by that?
What did you say your favorite lady producing you? It's not clear.
My favorite lady of the house, the K8. It speaks to you. So whatever you want to produce, whatever type of water you want to produce, it comes from this lady. You touch the screen and the lady speaks to you, and it's producing the healthiest water on the planet. How and why? I'm just going to remind you something that you know already. Now, when you go to a village in a flowing river, crystal clear river, right? The water is alive, it's moving, right? And while it's moving, it's crashing on the rocks all the time. When that happens, the water gets charged with electricity. And that's how nature is producing millions of antioxidants. In science, they call it electrons, which is the main source of longevity, strength, and youth, and health for every one of us. That's why the people that they live in a village and they drink the water from the crystal clear flowing river, they infuse in their body millions of antioxidants on a daily basis, minus 50, 100, 200, 1000 almost with the Kangen water. But the people who drink water that is settled in a bottle, the water is dead. It doesn't move anymore. There is no electricity. There's no production of antioxidants. It's actually the opposite, as you can see before your eyes. So when you drink oxidation, you put your immune system down, you age faster, chronic diseases, as simple as that. When you drink antioxidants, you boost your immune system, your skin, your hair, your face, your organs, everything inside of you is rejuvenating and is fighting back any kind of health condition. And this is the reason why all of us, the Kangen family members, we changed our life completely in maximum 90 days, because that's the biology, biochemistry of the human body. It takes 90 days maximum to rejuvenate and restore and heal simply by boosting your immune system and infusing millions of antioxidants, live water. So this is exactly what the Kate lady here does for me. I
Nikolaos,
put water into the device. And
So
through the electrolysis process, yes, Ina, you will ask your question. Just let me explain the process. So through the electrolysis process, it has 8 solid titanium medical grade plates. The water goes through, gets charged with electricity like nature does, and then it's divided into positive ions and negative ions. Positive is acidic water that you don't throw away. There's a very special use for that. I will explain later. And the negative ions is millions of antioxidants every day in your body for free. So now, Ina, please ask the question, but also remember that most probably all the questions that you have, they will be answered through the process of our presentation. But let me hear your question, please.
it's not a question, it's the realization. Like when people saying like I'm looking for stability, they're looking actually for a clarity, but it's not mean that they have to stay in one spot. Like so many, like when you say about the water have to be alive. And for us, when we are so flexible in life and create and enjoy, we're not staying in one spot. Like I just see the similarity. The person is full of water, and the water in the bottle is that. You know, when we're not moving, it's killing us. Like our creativity, our flexibility, our joy, that's the life. I just saw this analogy, you know, like when we are not just staying in one place and like repeating every day, but to create the new stuff, you know, the flexible, like life water in the river. Then we became alive. I just saw it.
Ina, everything that you say is so true, and it's all related with the same concept. You drink fresh water, you become fresh. You drink alive water, you stay alive. You drink bottled water, and I don't want to say it's killing you because it's a very, very strong, you know, way to explain it or express it. But I would say that it doesn't make you feel stronger and healthier. It's actually introducing an oxidation to your system that eventually is putting your immune system very, very low, and then you are defenseless into any kind of disease. So it's of course it's best. Of course it's what you deserve. Of course it's the only way to get back into life and acceptance about yourself and heal yourself, because live water has nothing to do with bottled water whatsoever. And we prove this today before your eyes with a very simple scientific tool. Because whatever we say, we prove to you. We don't just talk. Just remember that the antioxidants is what you need on a daily basis to stay strong and healthy on a physical, mental, and spiritual level. But now I'm going to get back to you on a very important second property of our miraculous Kangen water, which is actually the reason why a lot of people, they have tried and they succeeded to heal from a very, very specific disease that it's very dangerous actually, and it's almost in every single family right now. But please remember, boosted immune system is what you deserve and what you need to have. Now, I'm coming back to the screen. Please forgive me because the computer is a little bit further away from me. I'm coming back right away. So I'm going to share with you now, again, my screen, and we will continue with a very simple but yet very important second property of the Kangen water, which is the alkalinization. So as you can see here, okay, we have a chart of alkalinity and acidity. And perhaps you remember that when you were in school, we have this chart that reveals, let's say, the quality of the water. Now you have 7 pH neutral, which is what people say or doctors say that you're supposed to be. But neutral is neutral. It doesn't get you anywhere. It's a safety zone. For example, you don't drive your car in neutral, right? You have to put the gear. Now, for all of us, no exception, when we came to life for the first time, we came at a state of body and mind 7.4, which means we're turning into blue, not dark green, not light green or any other color below 7, because as you can see below 7, we're getting into the acidic zone. An acidic zone is actually the way we create sickness with acidic food, drinks, stress, and aging. On the other side, we have alkaline environment, exactly as we were born, because the mother, any mother, is protecting the baby in a bubble of alkalinity, full of nutrients, proteins, vitamins, everything. The body is sacrificing everything for this bubble of alkalinity to protect the child and bring it into life healthy as it's supposed to be. So every human being, when we come to life, we come at a 7.4 pH, potential hydrogen. This is where we belong, around the blue area, okay? So please remember all these colors, the beautiful colors. I'm gonna get back now to the kitchen, and I'm gonna share with you again my live over here, okay? And I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna do something very simple for you. I have here a pH tester, okay? A pH tester is a red liquid, chemical liquid. I'm going to put it into the water, and the water will reveal its true nature. So I'm going to start with the local water, whatever local.
Where we can buy this tester?
From a pharmacy, from a pet shop. It's very easy to find it. It's, yeah, basically from a pharmacy and pet shop. Or in our office, in that case, in Dubai or another 25 countries all around the world. So as you can see here, I hope you can see properly, okay, we have local water. Look at this. The local water is kind of greenish yellow color, which means, if you remember, it's below 7, which means it's very, very acidic. And it's supposed to be blue. Even on the label, you see the color is supposed to be blue, yet it is not. Now, when it comes to Evian, if you can see properly, it's kind of greenish turquoise color. It's supposed to be dark blue. Again, it's not delivering what it's promising. And we will see how strong it is in the process. Now this is Perrier, and as you can see, Perrier is very, very yellow. Again, very, very dangerous for your health. And this is Sprite, Pepsi, Cola. It's kind of yellowish orange color. That means it's very, very, very acidic, unhealthy for you. Now let's go back to the tap water very quickly. And you will be surprised because the tap water, once is properly filtered, okay, you will see that it's kind of light blue color. That means the tap water is less oxidized than any other bottled water and more alkaline than any other bottled water for which we pay a lot of money. Of course, the water is oxidized, and of course, the water is not yet in the highest level of alkalinization that you deserve. That's why Kangen water comes along. As you can see, our Kangen water, this water, goes into the purple, dark purple color right away. And this is where you belong. This is where we all belong, actually. Now,
and the smell of this life water is so, like, when I try first time, all my body recognized the skin, the bones, my hair. It's like, give me more. And the people were saying, like, you drink a lot, 5 liter. I could drink 10 liter per day, and it was not too much. Like, I felt like what my body want, and the body recognized it instantly by smell, by like just you drink it and your body is like, I want it, give me more, I'm so hungry for it.
Ina, it's very simple. When you feel happy, when you feel joy, when you feel strength, when you feel energy, higher energy, don't you want more of that?
Yes, I want. I want more. I want more of me.
So your body is asking more of something that it feels good. And this is exactly what happens when people drink the Kangen water. Please observe what happens to your body when you drink Kangen water. How you improve your health right away into the purple color. How you improve your health into the zone, the level that you deserve. But maybe you can observe that these two local waters, like the local water and the tap water, they became purple right away. Evian, however, it has improved just a little bit instead of becoming purple, because Evian, through the process of time, it gets contaminated. And because of that,
because of a long way of traveling to Dubai, maybe in the south of France, maybe it's not that bad.
Now, yes, Ina, and this is the secret, very well kept secret when it comes to the live water. So I'll give you an example, very, very simple. I'm taking Evian because Evian is a very well known and respected water, and it is actually, but at the source. So when you go at the source of the water and you drink it, the water is alive, it's moving, it has millions of antioxidants, it's very smooth, you love it, you like it so much. So when you bottle it, you remove it from the source, which means you remove it from the source of power. And then it's gone. There's no movement anymore, no electricity, nothing. So when it comes to you months later, due to the time of traveling by boat, then logistics, warehouse and everything, the water became dead in terms of antioxidants. And this is a very well kept secret of the water. It's time that is the secret. So every water, including Kangen water, if you remove it from the source, it takes only 3 days maximum, and this is the law of nature, 3 days maximum for the water to become oxidized. That's why the expiring date of the bottle, it doesn't concern, it's not about the expiring date of the water. The water has been expired 3 days after it's being removed from the source. And that's why the Kangen water is fresh. I actually made it myself like 20 minutes ago. And this water is the most amazing, powerful water on the planet. And
incredible.
Acidity, Ina, have a look at this, and all of you, how strong is acidity? One sip only of this, and it turns back to yellow, everything.
Wow.
How strong this is. So you want to age faster, you want to get sick faster, drink and eat acidic food and acidic water. Why am I talking about?
What about champagne? I like champagne.
Just a second. So I'm going to get back to you because I want to show you something extremely important, okay, about acidity. Because, okay, you have seen that the acidity is there, but why acidity is not good for you? Well, it's because acidity is actually the main cause of cancer. And this is Dr. Otto Warburg, that maybe most of you have no clue who he is, but he is the doctor that he discovered the real cause of cancer in 1923. And because of this discovery, he received a Nobel Prize. So this is not the opinion of a doctor, it's a Nobel Prize discovery, undisputed. He proved that all cancerous tissues and cells, they need two conditions to grow and thrive. The first one is acidosis, acidic environment, and the second is hypoxia, which means lack of oxygen. And guess what? More than 70% of the oxygen that the body needs on a daily basis, we get it from water. So if the water that we drink is dead in terms of antioxidants, power, energy, and oxygen is less, then we expose ourselves into chronic hypoxia. So then you have chronic hypoxia, chronic acidity, acidic thoughts, and cancer is right now in every single family at least one incident. But guess what? Cancerous tissues are acidic and healthy tissues are alkaline. This is the reason why we all need and we have to get back where we belong, which means right here, Kangen water, alkalized, amazing, alive water on a daily basis. Now, having said that, I'm going to go now to the third property of the Kangen water, which basically it's my favorite, because without it, we wouldn't be able to utilize the amazing benefits of alkalinization and millions of antioxidants. So I'm going to get back to you now with something that it makes sense for all of us. It's common sense, and this is what it is. It's the microclustering properties. So remember now, all of you, no exception, when you drink a lot of water, let's say you drink 1 liter of water all at once, what happens? We feel bloated and heavy right away in our belly, right? Now, the reason that happens is because the normal water, not the water in the flowing river, not the water in a waterfall, not the water in Zamzam in Mecca, Lourdes, France, or all the miracle healing waters, normal water you buy from the supermarket, it comes into clusters of 26 molecules altogether. That means the water is very heavy and bulky. That's why when you drink it, you feel bloated right away, not hours later. And when you feel bloated, you don't feel good. And when you don't feel good, you don't want to repeat the exercise. So the point is, people don't drink water because they don't like the feeling of bloatiness, which means they stay dehydrated consciously because they don't like the feeling. But I have good news, because when the water comes through the K8, this amazing lady in my house, it becomes Kangen water because it comes out as hexagonal shape, 6 molecules instead of 26. And this is the reason why you receive superior hydration, nutrient absorption, effective detoxification on a daily basis, metabolic efficiency, and cellular communication. Let me show you now in real time how it works and why it works. I'm going back to my kitchen now. Just observe this, okay?
I just want to add something. Like when you introduced to me this water, I was drinking so easily 5 and sometimes 10 liters per day, this water. And it didn't, actually what I understand, when we think that we want to eat, we actually want to drink. And it's not too much to drink as much as your body wants. You just follow. The body is much more smarter than some rules, like whoever told us like what we have to drink or what we should eat. Our body is very smart and it's recognized the good stuff instantly. So when I started to drink this water, 5 liters per day, sometimes 10 liters per day, and my appetite for the food was so normal, I didn't want to overeat or I eat something not healthy. I start to listen to my body, like what is there good for me.
Ina, again, you're so right, because when you have such a way to penetrate, the water penetrates into your cells in less than 29 seconds from your hair to your toes, instead of staying in your belly area, making you feel bloated and heavy, which is a very, very uncomfortable feeling. And that's why people, they go, they flush it out, and they say, okay, I will drink some water much later, not right away. Now I'm going to show you exactly why it works and how it works. So I have here a very simple tea bag, okay? And how do we usually make tea? We take the tea bag, okay, we put it in a cup, and then we boil the water, and we make tea, right? Because if
Yeah.
you don't boil the water, you cannot make tea. The reason why we boil the water is to break the clusters. That's how we boil it. That's how we cook with water. Now I'm going to use normal water, local water Masafi. I'm going to try to make some tea without boiling the water. And of course, nothing happens as expected. Now let's have a look what happens with your miraculous Kangen water, which we haven't boiled either. And have a look at this. Please don't blink. There you go.
Incredible.
So I just made a cup of tea instantly with millions of antioxidants and alkalinization by simply putting the water into the cup, into the glass. Why this happened? The water is so small that it penetrates instantly into the tea bag and it pulls out the ingredients. So this is a very nice, cool temperature tea with millions of antioxidants and alkalinization. And this is just normal water full of toxins, full of acidity and chemicals from the plastic bottle and oxidation on top of that. Now I'm going to show you something you really won't believe it. Because we are focusing so far about the energy that you need for your body from the main source, which means water, because you are water. Now I'm going to go to another type of energy that comes from your food. So when you buy your food from the supermarket, fresh, hopefully, right? And then you buy your supplements, vitamins, proteins, you want to absorb the nutrients so you can improve your health. So imagine now that this, have a look at this, these few drops of tea in one glass and a few drops of tea in the other glass, okay? Imagine that these are the nutrients that you want to absorb from your food, from your supplements, your vitamins and everything. And how do you do that? Of course, you drink water. So have a look at this. I'm putting some normal water. Let's put these guys a little bit to the right. So this is some normal water, and you can see that the water became yellowish. It absorbed some parts of the nutrients, let's say the tea, right? That makes you, let's say, absorbing a certain amount, which is approximately 20%. Now have a look at this. What happens with your miraculous Kangen water? Please don't blink. Please don't blink. Have a look at this.
Wow. So you're saying all the supplements that cost so expensive, if we just drink in normal water, they not even give us a use?
Ina, it's very simple. Normal water is bulky and heavy. You cannot penetrate, it cannot penetrate into your cells and deliver the properties. Therefore, it cannot absorb most of the nutrients. With Kangen water, you absorb 100% of the nutrients and the proteins that is good for you, 100% instantly, so you receive all the value of the benefits and all the money that you paid for are actually
So
giving you back your
so
power.
all these people now who is want to improve their immune system, uh, they buying so expensive supplements, and it's not even give them a use
Ina, can you please
if they
repeat the
drinking.
question? Because I couldn't hear you properly. And speak louder
You
if you
know,
don't mind.
yes, with this time, with our situation with the virus, so many people buying the supplements to boost their immune system, and if they're drinking just with this normal water, the supplement is not give them a use.
What I just proved to all of us is that with normal water, you absorb a certain quantity of the properties or the benefits of any supplement or any nutrient. Because basically the water is so bulky that it cannot penetrate into your body. Therefore, you feel bloated eventually and you flushed out in the toilet. With the Kangen water, and still here, as you can see, we just made one extra cup of tea with a few drops of tea. That means all the nutrients that you need and all the protection that you need with antioxidants to boost your immune system, you receive them on the highest level. Because imagine this now, imagine what we have. We have truly electrons, millions of antioxidants from the Kangen device on a daily basis, fresh, right? And this is how you boost your immune system. Then you have alkalinization, purple color, where you belong, the color of longevity. So together in combination, you need to absorb it. You have an antioxidant that, yes, that says, I want to get into your cell. I want to get you into your body and I want to become one like you. And then you drink it and it's bulky because the molecular structure of normal water is bulky. So eventually, even if you had millions of antioxidants or alkalinization in a normal bottle of water, you wouldn't be able to absorb it 100%, not more than 20%. So thanks to the property of microclustering, that's why you deliver into your system 100% of the properties. And going back to that screen, I would like to show you this because it's
That's
next
why I
to
could
us.
drink a lot this water. I could
Yes,
drink five,
exactly.
sometimes 10 liters per day, and like my bones, my skin was like, yes, give me more, more,
Exactly,
more.
exactly. Because Ina, look, have a look at this. The molecular structure of the Kangen water is 6 molecules, hexagonal shape. And the hexagonal shape is the exact shape of your cells in your DNA. So basically, when you drink normal water, okay, you drink clustered water, 26 molecules, that they have no particular shape and it's very bulky. But when you drink Kangen water, it's the hexagonal shape as your DNA, as your cells. So they match 100%. So when you drink Kangen water, you drink it and it goes like this in every single cell of your skin,
Yeah.
of your bones, your organs, your muscles, and through the bloodstream into the head office, your brain, and you hydrate and you deliver millions of antioxidants. So I'm going back
Okay.
now with your
Wait. Do you
picture.
remember when we met with you? I was look like I overweight,
Yes,
and because in especially in Dubai, like my metabolism is slow itself, but in Dubai it was so hot, so my floating, what it called when the water stay in the body,
say that again, Ina.
you know, when the water is not come out of the body, when it stay in the body, what
It's
is the
water
name in
retention.
English?
It's called water retention, yes.
Yes, water retention. So when I start to drink this, within 1 month, I let go 30 kg of it. That was not the weight, probably a weight to a few kg, but it was the water. 30 kg in 1 month. Can you believe it?
Ina,
Because when I was drinking this water, it's like my body like give me more. They was not afraid to let go the old water because they start to understand the life is coming and it's like it's okay. And also for the appetite, like before I start to drink this water, I felt hungry, you know, all the time, hungry, hungry. But when I start to drink this water, I understand it's not a hunger. It's not a hunger for food, it's a hunger for water.
exactly. Let me let me explain this scientifically, if you don't mind, Ina, because the feeling of less hunger through the Kangen water, it has a very specific explanation. So when you infuse into your system, right, the proper water and the proper amount of water, which is 2 to 3 liters per day, So the body gets all the energy that it requires from the water itself. So you feel less hungry and you need less energy from the second source of energy, which is food. The main source of energy is water. Now, what happens to most of the people? That they don't drink water. They get
They
dehydrated.
eat.
So when the body gets
Eat.
dehydrated, listen to this, it's very, very important. The body is very smart. The body is there to protect itself from the owner of the body, which is every human being. So if a person doesn't drink enough water, doesn't take care of his lifestyle, drinks a lot of junk food, etc., and most importantly, doesn't drink water, the body goes into what it's called starvation mode. Let's say it was me, for example, okay? So my body knows me. So if Nikolaos does not give enough water to the body says, I know Nikolaos, I know him all my life. He's not going to drink enough water today, tomorrow, never. So what I'm going to do, I'm going into starvation mode. When the body goes into starvation mode, then it stores the fat. Everything that you eat, a simple snack or anything else, it stores the fat because it knows me that I'm not going to deliver energy of water, so it stores the fat to stay to stay into a certain levels of energy. So that's how people that they're dehydrated, they get fat because the body is responding to the lack of energy. Now, when you drink the Kangen water, you have full hydration, superior hydration, detoxification of cholesterol, sugar, any toxin, any chemicals, anything that is in your body. So the body is losing also weight because you detoxify. That's the reason why you lost a certain amount of weight, of water retention. And
30 kg in first months.
I'm sorry?
Unbelievable. 30 kg in the first months of drinking this water. And it was also very, very strong detox, like everything that's not supposed to be within me,
exactly.
It's go.
Ina, the water, the Kangen water is the tool that was created by nature, by the universe, my God, exactly as in a flowing river or a waterfall or any miracle healing water on the planet. The water is endorsed from the American Anti-Cancer Institute, from the Japanese Association of Preventive Medicine for Adult Diseases, 10,000 doctors in Japan only. The water is the reason why, I'm gonna show you something right now actually. This water, because it's microclustered, is the reason why is it microclustered and why is it so strong? It's another Nobel Prize discovery from Dr. Peter Agre, who is the one who discovered that any human cell, you see on the screen on the right side, every human cell, it has a membrane to protect the cell itself. So we used to believe, doctors I mean, that this membrane does not allow anything to come in. But Dr. Peter Agre discovered that the cell has tiny windows, openings, that the water is supposed to go through and hydrate, which means deliver the properties, the benefits, the nutrients. But because the water is bulky, 26, you see on your screen, bulky water cannot penetrate, at least not before 45 minutes. So during the process of 45 minutes, you feel bloated and you flush out in the toilet. But the Kangen water, because it's microclustered, you remember the experiment with the tea, it penetrates instantly. And this is a Nobel Prize discovery. And this is the reason why, coming back to this amazing athletes all over the world, including myself, because I was an athlete for many, many years, and then you can see all the world champions of any sport, no exception whatsoever. They drink only Kangen water because they want to receive maximum health, maximum energy, maximum strength, maximum endurance and performance. And they do that thanks to the microclustering properties. So there you go. You have three enemies, three properties coming from the same device that will keep you strong and healthy and prosperous for the rest of your life. And by all means, don't get me wrong. I don't mean I'm going to keep you as young and as beautiful as you are today for the rest of your life, but for a longer period of time. And very quickly, I'm going to go to Dr. Hiromisinya, so I can, give you one last perspective about the Kangen water.
And then I'm going to give the second present. I prepared today 3, so
okay,
it's time for the second present.
So Dr. Hiromisinya Ina is a doctor that he's the inventor of colonoscopy and the co-inventor of endoscopy. He's the doctor of the royal family of Japan, the royal family of many countries and presidents and all the athletes and all the people that they have at least the intention to go to the best doctor on the planet. Dr. Hiromisinya has treated more than 370,000 people globally, right? With his method, I'm going to share it with you now, right now, actually. Two of his books. The first one is The Enzyme Factor, International Best Health Seller. Look at this on the front page. Diet for the future that will prevent heart disease, cure cancer, stop type 2 diabetes. Before you open the book, already he's stating what is this all about. Because Dr. Hiromisinya has 99% success in treating people with any kind of health condition, including cancer, with success 99%. Now, this is another book, the rejuvenation enzyme.
Little bit up.
Sorry? Enzyme, yes. So,
just put a little bit up the name.
There you go.
Up, up, up. Oh, yes, okay.
Okay, so you can see all of these amazing benefits. Now, in this book, Dr. Hiromisinya, the finest doctor on the planet, has devoted a full chapter on the Kangen water. Have a look at this. A full chapter on the Kangen water. Because he's using strict vegan diet and Kangen water and coffee enema to treat his people. No medication, no prescribing pills. And this is the #1 doctor on the planet. So coming back to him, I am blessed that I am in the team of ambassadors of well-being, that we are using the principle of prevention. And talking about prevention, right?
Yes.
Let's also share with you the documents and recognitions for our amazing Kangen water device. This is the certificate that comes from the Ministry of Health in Japan, certifying the device as a medical device. Then we have the ISO 13485, which is standard for any medical equipment. And the Kangen device is the only device on the planet that has an actual ISO 13485. And moreover to that, this is the endorsement of the Japanese Association of Preventive Medicine for Adult Diseases, that they recommend and they highly recommend and endorse the Kangen device to help their people to heal. Because in Japan, they believe in prevention, not in curing people after.
Yes,
that's why
exactly.
The Japanese people, they live the longest on the planet. And finally, this is the beautiful K8 device, which is in my kitchen right now, and it's serving me and my family for the rest of my life, not for the 20 or 30 years, for the rest of my life, and is made in Japan. So with 5 years warranty. So basically, you get one device, one investment for one time, and you stop buying and drinking bottled water, which means you take also your responsibility for the planet and stop creating plastic waste. And on top of that, and most importantly, you save your life and the life of your family. And that is all. And it's so simple. You just drink water. So
okay,
now, Ina, I'm all to you to answer any question or any
wait. Now time for the second present from my heart to all of us. Yes, and you just remind me, about the plastic weight. The reason how we met in the first place, I was looking for global solution, how to prevent our beaches from the plastic bottles, especially in Bali. Oh my God, when is the rain season? It's like this level of plastic waste. Oh,
indeed.
All over on the place, Okay, so time for the present. Second present. When I was living in Singapore, everyone go for medical checkup, just normal general checkup every 6 months, and it cost about 1,500 Singapore dollar for one person. Like 2 times per year, you need about $3,000 to do the medical checkup. I give you the best my recipe how to check if anything, if you need that diagnostic, if anything in your body is need to put attention there, just for 10 days, eat nothing and drink Kangen water. If you don't have Kangen water, just drink water, but it's not going to be is that effective. It's just like when we're not putting food and when we just drink, our body, when it's the problem started, it start to give us a signal. So basically, when we put so much food in us, we killing that signal. We're not so sensitive for our body. So when we just drink water for 10 days, whatever starts to be in our body talking to us, that's the signal. You can check diagnostic by Louisa Hay, like what does it mean, like this disease or this organ, what does it mean for you? You will understand how to relate this to your mindset and to adjust your thoughts. So you don't have to go for the operation or the medical treatment or depression or any more expensive unfolding of the situation. And also I would recommend you to go for the cleaning your body, to do the detox, yeah. But if you have ability, if you have this Kangen water at your home and you drink for 10 days only Kangen water, you had instantly two things. First, you have diagnostic. You so intuitive with your body started telling you what's happening within you, like for previous years, like when you didn't know about this water. And the second, you get the detox instantly. Within these 10 days, it's the weight loss, it's this old water that is not healthy within you, all the stress, all the negative thoughts will come out. And you're gonna get so clear diagnostic that no one general checkup gonna give you. Your body gonna tell you exactly what you had put attention you right now. And this is like when we give our body just the water, sometimes we have to go without food. It's just like for our body, it's like cleaning the filters, you know. So our body is so smart and they know how to heal themselves. Just don't just give sometimes without putting this food because the body needs all the time. They adjust it. Just give it some time without food, with the water, with the right water, with the clarity, with the life water. You're gonna get diagnostic, you're gonna get healing and detox and the weight loss, and your skin gonna be blooming. It's like when I was drinking this in Dubai, the people was coming to me like, what you do with yourself? You got skinny, you got pretty, you got younger, and your skin, it's like, oh my God, what do you do? It's the best present. So you save money for the medical checkup. You instantly like intuitive with your body, you know what's happening with you, and you know if you need to heal anything, you get the detox, you get the weight loss, and you get the clarity in your eyes, in your mind, in your frequency. This is like one of the best presents that Kangen water give you instantly right now. Healing without operation, without medical, without depression, without worrying. You just start to live with clarity, like I'm here now in the present life, in the moment.
Ina, I have no words to thank you for this extra amazing gift that you give to all of us, to your people and our people as well. And of course, for giving me the opportunity today to be with you and the rest of the guests, and hopefully delivering a message on how you can actually physically, mentally, and spiritually improve your health to the maximum within 90 days, and of course every other day after that. And I hope that today you received maximum value and knowledge how you can actually change your life. Because I did it already 3 years ago. Now I have a lot of people, hundreds of people around the world, that they're very happy that they met me. We're very good friends and family. Ina, you are one of them. You know very well what happened to you in only a few days by drinking the Kangen water from this K8 lady that that was here for such a long time. And I hope that in the future we can inspire more people, we can change the lives of more people, because ladies and gentlemen, you are water, but you're not supposed to be bottled water with toxins, acidity, chemicals in your system. You're supposed to be
Exactly.
like the flowing river, like a waterfall, fresh, alive, strong, healthy, and happy. And closing that, I will remind you, I'm sure you all had such an experience when you visit a village with people that they drink water from a flowing river, crystal clear flowing river, all of them, no exception, aren't they so healthy, so strong, and most
And
importantly,
the
so
smell,
happy?
smell, so fresh
Yeah,
smell.
so happy.
Alive,
The,
alive.
the cheeks are pinky and you feel so good with them. You want to hug them even if you don't know them. This is a vibration of health. Why? Simply because they drink fresh water from the river, not
Yeah.
bottled water that it's at least not good for yourself. So
Yes.
I humbly um, say I'm very thankful to you that you came today to my humble home. I hope you received what you need to know and what to do. Please get in touch with Ina or myself if you like. Maybe
I have one more present for all of us. One more
all of
present.
us, yes.
One more present.
So anything you want, anything you need, just get in touch with us. We can provide you.
Yes,
We have
yes.
offices all around the world.
Uh, we can deliver this machine to you all over the world, whenever you are. How many? Like all my family members is so happy to have that, and I wanna just remind you that the health, it's nothing that you have to chase and run and be worried about this when it's broken. This is our
Exactly.
right of living. Everyone deserves that. You are free from guilt. You have to start to love yourself. And many people think that loving ourselves is difficult. It's not difficult, but it's a process to understand. First, you have to come out of the guilt, and then you have to accept who you are, and then you will love it yourself.
Exactly.
So, in Cannes, next year in April, I'm doing the live event with 250 people there, and we have online guests all over the world. Okay, the event it's called Love. It's about the self-love. It's about self-acceptance. So for everyone who is purchasing this machine and say, my health is my priority, it's gonna stay at my home for all my family, it's gonna stop waste of plastic for our we're gonna take care about our planet, about our nature, and don't throw away to the ocean this plastic and the bottles, because every person at least one day they buy at least one bottle.
Exactly.
So for 2 years, like I know you, since that I didn't buy any plastic bottle. This is so much important to me. So for everyone who is buying this machine and saying my health is my priority for all my family, I'm give the present online ticket for my live events in Cannes.
I'll be there.
Hooray! Claim it, claim it. Health, your love, your self-acceptance. It's a new life for you. It's a portal. It's the way to new life for you. You absolutely deserve it. So first, ask us any question you need. Under this video, you're gonna see the contacts. You can ask any question, and when you decide to buy that, we're gonna send you the form. And you're gonna get it delivered to your home. Enjoy for you, for your family, for your all people who you love and who you care. The health is our life living right. We don't have to be better or deserve it. It's us. We born with it. Remember when the baby is born, it's the purple color. Yeah, the purple color. Same as this what I can give you every day. You don't have to wait that moment when you have to go for operation and then things for the health. The health is now.
Ina, I'm going to say just one thing. Drinking Kangen water is an act of love to yourself. So,
Exactly, exactly.
as you said very well, a person who is putting his priority or her priority to the health and a person who loves and respects himself or herself, drinking Kangen water and getting this device for the rest of his life or her life is truly an
And
act
the
of
whole
love.
family,
Of course.
because that's how we can protect really our family. You know, not to worry where they are and what they eat, and also, oh my God, about the chemical in the food, how this water remove chemical and the colors at home within few minutes. Maybe we'll show that in the next video, but it's,
Yes.
oh my God, it's like you cannot imagine what we eating in when we buy the food in supermarket, and then you just put this food at home and Kangen water, and within few minutes you will see the colors, the bubbles, the chemicals just come out. And then you cook this fresh food without chemical at home for you and your family. It's priceless, really. So once you claim your health and the priority, you contact me or Nikolaos and claim your ticket. It's gonna be a free gift to you online, access to my event in Cannes that named Love. It's a 3-day event, and the cost of the ticket €600. So by putting your health on the priority, you already get one more benefits. €600 come ching 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 to multiplying your self-love.
Yes. So again, love yourself. Kangen water is an act of love for you and your family. And today, my presentation is an act of love for you, all of you.
Thank you
And I
so
hope
much,
very, very
Nikolaos.
soon. Thank you, Ina, for inviting me. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. If today, with this presentation, with all my heart and my love, if I can change one person's life, then my duty is done for the day. So thank you. I wish you all the best to all of you. Ina, again, once again, thank you for your trust in me. And thank you for accepting the knowledge about the Kangen water from the beginning when we first met. And now you are a different person. So thank you for everything. I'm looking forward to see you next time. I had the surprise to speak and reveal the benefits of the water for removing the pesticides and chemicals. You gave them an idea now, but still the surprise will happen in our next video.
Yeah,
Okay?
from the food. You show us
So,
example, yeah? You will put the food to the
very
water.
blessings to all of you. Stay blessed. Think very seriously. Consider yourself very seriously as a healthy person, inspired person. Do what you must for your health. The rest will be provided. Thank you.
Thank you, Nikolaos.
God bless you. I love you. Stay blessed. See you soon.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.